Welcome back to Rant Jamaica. I'm bringing you today the final murder tallies by police divisions in Jamaica. So 2017 murders by divisions, St. James leads with 335 homicides. The Western Parish of St. James reported 335 murders last year to record the highest homicide tally of the 19 police divisions. Portland, with 8 murders, had the lowest figure for the year, which saw 1,616 homicides in Jamaica. So that's the final tally of recorded murders. That's not the full amount of murders committed in the country. That's just what was recorded. So it's 1,616 homicides. That's a 19.4% increase over 2016 and one of the highest years on record. As I checked the years and I think I'm not sure if it was 2005 or something. It was over 1600 too. At the same time, only 29% of murders were cleared up. So what that means is 71% of the murderers, of the people who commit murderers, of the suspect who commit the murders still free. So 71% of them still a roam street, still a live comfortable, still a laugh and a talk up in a people's face, still not behind bars, still not underground, them still out there for terrorize people. Not me change that. Cause not all of them are terrorize people. We understand say a lot of these killings are about reprisal and revenge, and a lot of it is because of lack of confidence in the police force for issue justice to criminals. So some of these 71% of people, some of them probably just in committing the crime where them commit. You understand? In taking out revenge against a criminal or against a rapist or against somebody where cold-bloodedly rob and murder someone in them family. Me can't be a hypocrite, but for say me opposed to somebody killing a murderer or a rapist. If people don't have no confidence in the legal system for punish that criminal. So some of these people can get a blind, but it's still disappointing that 71% of the murder suspects still are roam street, still roaming street, and most of them are waste man. Even though some justified in whatever them do, most of them are still waste man, and them for half of the streets, them not supposed to mingle with normal people. So at the same time, only 29% of the murders were cleared up, meaning the suspect was arrested or killed. The figures show that overall rural divisions recorded 911 murders compared to 705 by the metropolitan divisions to total 1,616 homicides for 2017. So you see a big shift. You see a shift in where the majority of the murders are get committed now. It used to be concentrated in the Kingston and St. Andrew area, the metropolitan area, but now most of it is happening in the rural areas, which used to be the safe place where people run go. But it seems like too many criminals run left Kingston now and go infect the rural areas them with them criminal activity. That's what it seemed like to me. And me and one of my friends were discussing that not too long ago. So there was a migration from Kingston to other places, and that caused a big increase in criminal activity in the rural areas. Here are the murder tallies by division, by police division. So there's 19 police divisions. So Kingston Central reported 53 murders in 2016, and it's down to 27 in 2017. Kingston Eastern Division reported 31 murders in 2016. It is up to 56 murders in 2017. Kingston Western Division reported 74 murders in 2016. It is up to 88 in 2017. St. Andrew Central reported 53 murders in 2016. It is up to 75 murders in 2017. St. Andrew South reported 92 murders in 2016. It is down to 24 murders in 2017. Now something somebody need to look into this and see what happened in St. Andrew South for this big decrease in murders, because it is among the lowest. It is probably in the top five or so, or top six, but it is one of the lowest recorded number of murders. So that needs to get a look. So St. Andrew North reported 24 murders in 2016 there, and 22 murders in 2017. So there's a slight decrease there. St. Catherine South reported 94 murders in 2016. That is down to 40 in 2017. So there's another division to study to see what happened to cause the decrease. St. Thomas reported 21 murders in 2016 and 21 murders in 2017. So they remain the same. St. James reported 269 murders in 2016 and 335 murders in 2017. Trelawney, so that is a big increase of 100 and enough. So Trelawney reported 30 murders in 2016 and 21 in 2017. So another decrease, which is good. Westmoreland reported 115 murders in 2016 and 147 murders in 2017. Hanover reported 53 murders in 2016 and 61 murders in 2017. So it seems like the western part of the island has been seeing steady increases. The biggest increases in murders are in the western part of the island. I wonder why. So St. Mary reported 31 murders in 2016 and it is down to 21 murders in 2017. St. Anne, 53 murders in 2016, 60 murders in 2017, so an increase. Portland recorded 15 murders in 2016 and 8 murders in 2017. So a nice decrease right there. Manchester recorded 41 murders in 2016 and 44 in 2017. Clarendon recorded 135 murders in 2016 and 158 in 2017. St. Elizabeth recorded 24 murders in 2016 and 25 murders in 2017. And that's the end of it for the police divisions. Alright, so I'm going to do a little tally, a little breakdown. So I have the top 5 biggest increases in murder rate per the police precinct. So St. Andrew Central is number 5 with an increase of 22 murders. Clarendon is number 4 with an increase of 23 murders. Westmoreland is number 3 with an increase of 32 murders. Kingston East is number 2. Kingston Eastern is number 2 with an increase of 25 murders. And St. James is number 1 with an increase of 66. Now let us get to the biggest decreases. And I, I, so all these people in charge of securing the country should study these divisions where the murder rate decreased in 2017 in order to get a grip on decreasing murder across the island, because something must, it can't be by chance. Something must have happened in these places that cause such drastic decreases in murder rates in certain parts which were actually problem areas before. So studying these places might yield some answers to the crime problem, to how to solve the crime problem. So let's see if these people are encouraged by these numbers to go into these divisions and do some research and figure out what was happening economically, what was happening politically, what was happening socially, what was happening with the policing, what was happening in the schools, in just the communities, in all these people socialize, what was happening to cause this decrease. Everything needs to be studied so we can figure out how to decrease crime across the country. Trelawney is number 5, and it is down 9 murders for the year 2017. Kingston Central is number 4, and murders have decreased by 26 in Kingston Central. At number 3 is St. Catherine South, down by 54 murders. Number 2 is St. Andrew South, down by 68 murders. And at number 1, it's St. Catherine North, down by 118 murders. Now that is very, very significant, because even if it was just 118 murders they had last year, it would have been a horrible rate. But they are down by 118. They are down by 118. So this place specifically should be targeted for studying, so they can understand what happened in this place, why there was such a big decrease in the amount of murders. And kudos to the people in St. Catherine North, kudos to the police, and kudos to anybody who had any involvement in this big decrease in the amount of murders committed in this area. So the government, the police, whoever in charge of the commissioner, and all of the people in charge of securing the country, please send some researchers in this place to study and figure out what happened in the area, why the murder rate decreased so drastically, and then you can see where you can implement it in other areas, other problem areas, and other areas that you don't want an increase. Implement that across the island. Try to model it off here. If it is not just by luck that there was this big decrease in the murder rate. Anyway, that's it for the murder tally for 2017. It was a very, very bad year for Jamaica in terms of crime and violence and murder and all of these things. It was a very bad year. But here we have an example of a place where it decreased in Jamaica, and it is a problem area, and it decreased by so much. So there must be reasons why there was this decrease, and that needs to be addressed. And thank you very much for listening. Please subscribe and please comment below, and let's have a discussion. Rant Jamaica.